We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next. Welcome back. We're here with Loni Love and our guest Vanessa. Can I tell you what I think?
Yes, please.
Are you familiar with the word pressed?
Yeah.
I feel that you are so pressed to be there already that you have lost total sight of the fun of the process.
Right.
You are so, my clock is ticking, and I don't know if it's the biological clock, I don't know if it's the goal clock, it's whatever you set for yourself. My parents have done this, and I'll never be able to get to that number now because I'm in my 30s and they, calm it down. You're so worried about why, and you're so edgy that when they meet you, they go, whoa, this girl's intense. This is too much for me. You got a lot going on. Oh, you want to come and see me? I'll call you back.
Right.
And then they cancel. Instead of you just being able to relax. You've already identified what you want.
Yeah.
So now what you're looking for is the mate that you're compatible with.
Yes. I learned the hard way with my last one, and that's why it's like, we actually broke up in the therapist's office. And it was very painful and hard to walk away. But I'm so proud of myself for doing it, because I could have seen myself with this guy forever, but he didn't ever want to marry me. And he didn't want children, and that was something that was important to me. So I'm so proud of myself for leaving. Good. But so I guess that's where the pressed might come from too. It's like, I don't want that again.
But you know, we can see it. We're looking at you right now, and we can see, I need a man. I want, you're looking at Miles. This is mine, okay?
I thought it was mine.
He's already scared. But in all seriousness, you have your whole life. When you're with that right person, you will have your whole life with that person. In my suggestion, because in my book, I say sometimes you need to get to know yourself, reconnect with yourself first. That's what you need to do.
I don't know that I see a dating problem or that you're in a hurry. I see a self-confidence problem. I see you chasing all this information to try to make you okay, because there's a belief that you might have that you're not.
Right, yeah.
And what I don't want you to do is come on here and for us to sit and tell you what all's wrong with the way you're behaving, because guess what? There's nothing wrong with you. You are a beautiful human being. And when you get that, I think you'll learn to show up authentically. It wasn't you that scared me. It was this behavior of what you know. When what you know is out in front of who you are, I don't know. There's a gap there, and I don't trust it. And so, but I can see that you're a really genuinely good-hearted person. And I can, trust me, I can relate. I've got the best self-help collection out there. And all of them are about half read. But I think you need to stop reading and start living.
Yeah, I want to know who I am. Really. Maybe I don't even know.
Without the smile, what's happening?
Yeah, I am happy, but sometimes I think I try so hard to be happy and positive, and maybe I need to feel some of the other stuff.
What part of you is the part that doesn't feel okay?
Oh, there's just, all the things that run through anyone's head. I guess it's just, self-conscious, everything. My body changing, as I get older, all of those things.
All the things that you just tried to push back real quick.
Yeah.
And see, until you get real about those things, that's where the pressure is. That's where I gotta hurry up and catch him because all this is changing. This is not gonna, I gotta get it right now. But until you get real about those things so that you can learn to embrace and accept those things and deal with those things, this is not gonna be any different for you.
Put the books away that says you need to become somebody else to get somebody else. There's some good books you can read, but they need to be about you first. I agree with Loni. You need to spend some time. The hunt that you're so aggressively on to find the mate that you need needs to be turned around on you. You need to find the part of you that's not okay. And first of all, you don't need to skip through that process. There's parts, we all have a not enough. I'm not real proud of mine. And I don't look at mine and say, all right, I embrace you fully.
Right.
First, I want to say, God, you piss me off sometimes. When you show up and get in the way of who I am and you cause me pain in relationships, I don't like that part about you. If you can't have a real conversation with that part, then it's always going to be your shadow.
And then for the piece about allowing yourself to be a doormat, I want you to understand once you get to that place where you've done the work, I want you to know that you never have to be less than who you are in order for that man to feel like he can be everything that he needs to be. It doesn't require that. Okay? So take some time. Do the work. Okay?
And this is how I'd love you to show up. I mean, where you are right now, you're not up here talking and smiling, tell us what you know. I love that part too. Beautiful girl, beautiful smile. I see the external part. I want to know the internal part. And when those two are connected, you are on fire. And you're not going to have to go look for anybody because they'll find you.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they'll be beating the door down. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
you
you.
so much. We wish you the best. We'd like to thank all of our guests today, especially the wonderful Loni Love. Give it up, please.
We'll see you next time right here on the Daily Helpline.
Bye, guys. We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.